Hi there, Mike Luque with Healthy Lifestyle Trainer, and I'm here today with Madeline Black, who is an expert in the field of movement and a well-respected authority who teaches at conferences throughout the country. And her studio is in Sonoma, California. And we're talking today about the hamstrings. So everybody's hamstrings tend to be tight. Now, if you're not aware, there's hamstrings. You've got hamstrings that are closest to the inner thigh and hamstrings that are closest to the outer thigh. The outer thigh ones tend to almost always be the tighter. Why is that?
Well, I've given it some thought. You know, there's many reasons. Many reasons that they're tight. First of all, they're on the back side of our leg, so they're working to kind of hold us up from falling over.
Okay.
So I mean, they're constantly working. You know, just even if you're standing still, you know, they're engaged. But the hamstring, as it goes up and attach onto the bottom of your sit bone, it's continuous with a ligament that goes up onto the sacrum. So the sacrum is the bottom of your spine. So the ligament is continuous. So you can think of your hamstring actually being attached as high as the SI joint, right up here.
I had not thought that.
Yes, so the sacrum is really actually a really important part about its ability to move and having the ability of the hamstring to also, you know, move with it. So if your sacrum's really stuck, then the hamstring is just, you know, holding. So there's a lot of tension that way.
That definitely helps me understand why, if you do a hamstring stretch with the upper body involved, like you put your leg up on something and you're standing, you bend over, it limits it. But if you're laying on your back, it takes some of the limit off because the sacrum is taken out of the picture, essentially.
Right. You'll notice that when you get to the end of the length of your hamstring, you know, even if you're lying on the floor, but especially standing up, it's very obvious. So when you start to move forward and you're keeping your back straight, at some point, if you continue going, that's when your sacrum reverses.
Right.
It starts going backward because it can't. The hamstring and sacrotuberous ligament, you know, can't keep lengthening.
Oh, so it's the sacrotuberous ligament that attaches.
Yes, I didn't know how technical you wanted to be.
Well, I know what that is.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't know who was viewing it. But the other thing I want to say is because of its relationship to the sacrum, that there could be compression. Now I'm getting more into the fascial system and the cranial system. So the dura, it's a wrapping around the brain and around the spinal cord, comes down, and then it actually ends in the lumbar and then continues through the sacrum. It looks like a horsetail.
Oh, okay.
You know, on the bottom of it. But the attachment place is about S2.
All right.
And that's one place, and then the other place is on the crown of your head. It's attached to the bone here, and then it's attached to, I think it's C2, I think. But that's it. Otherwise, it's the slidey, sausagey kind of thing. You know, the fluid, your brain fluid and the cerebral spinal fluid is flowing. So when there's a compression in the body, it's kind of holding, then you can have a cranial compression so that when you start to, if it's holding and you start to move, the body's going to hold and not allow you to move. So sometimes the hamstrings are tense because there's some cranial restriction going on.
So would something like, you know, the still point inducers, would something like that theoretically actually help you release your hamstrings?
Yes.
Oh, I would have never thought of that.
Yeah.
So aside from obvious hamstring stretches or using a foam roller or one of the Yamana balls on your hamstrings directly, what other points would you either want to stretch or strengthen to get the hamstrings to stop being so evil?
Bottom of your foot.
Okay, please explain.
You know, you asked to come here and talk to you. Yeah, the bottom of the foot, because the plantar fascia, right? And especially people have plantar fasciitis, but that fascia on the bottom of the foot is continuous now. It goes on the bottom of the foot around your heel, off the back of your leg.
Right.
And so try it sometime. So this is a really fun thing to try.
Okay.
So you stand up and then, so I don't know, we stand up, I'll be in the picture. Sorry. But you stand up and you start to bend forward a little bit. You'll notice, you'll start feeling, oh, I feel my left hamstring a little bit more than my right hamstring, right? Mine's left. And then you might notice that your arm length is different. Okay, so when your arms are hanging, you'll be like, oh, look at that, my left arm is short. But I can also relate that to like when I feel my left hamstring is tighter than my right one. So if you take one of those little balls and start to work on the bottom of your foot, different directions, different points, you know.
Okay, so if it was your left hamstring, left arm,
do my left foot.
Okay.
right? So then you can just go through. You don't want to hit all the points on the foot, like the center, the back of the heel, like where the fascia attaches.
Yeah, I've been noticing.
Yes, like right here. You want to hit over here. You want to hit over here. You want to hit each of them metatarsals.
Okay.
You want to kind of roll, through the fascia, and then go back and bend again. You're going to be shocked. Your left hamstring is more relaxed, and your arm length is either normal or now you notice this one's longer.
That's so funny. I was thinking that you would go into like glutes or actually try and get into the sacrum ligament, but go far away. Okay. Do you actually already have a video of working?
I don't think I have that one up, but it is. I did put it on. I think it's on the internet. I have a little handout that when I teach, I hand it out with it. And
I'll find it. I'll put the link under the video.
Okay, and I'll have big news is that I have a book contract.
Okay.
So I will be writing a book this next year, and this will be part of it because I started the feet and we work our way up in the book.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. You're actually giving me a lot of information I didn't know.
Okay.
I like that.
All right.
All right. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks.
Madeline Black,
Thanks.
Studio on Pilates.
Bye.